Hope everyone's having a nice day so far. I love how you were just talking about that. I'm like, I remember one of the key things, especially for someone who lives in the UK, there's this chocolate bar, or like this chocolate brand called Freddo's. And if I remember correctly, like 10 years ago, you can buy like a Freddo's, which is like a really small chocolate. You can get it for like 50p. I don't know what that is. I think that's like €1, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, there's a frog on it, yeah. And it's like 50p. I don't know what that is in like euros, but it's like less than $1 and stuff like that. Now it's like more than $1, and you're just like, oh god, what has the world come to? Hello Shida, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna quickly do some HUD stuff just to move things around, because I need to see shit properly. Oh my god, I heard about the chocolate bar. Yeah, it just gets pricey now, and I'm like, why? Why would you do this? Didn't it become a whole meme? Oh yeah, it's become a whole ass meme, like, for years now. It's funny in that like it's just been a meme for years at this point, because the prices just got worse and worse. And I'm just like, what the hell? Well, not much I can do about that now. What's this? The progress bar. Needs to put that there. Alright, let's see what this looks like. But yeah, it's just been a meme for God knows how long. Oh shit. Oh shit, wait, I can actually farm the aesthetic. How the fuck? Huh. I did not think I could farm those already. I guess it's because I hit level 100. Hello, Leah. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're doing well. How are you today? How have you been? How have you been? Also, Leah, I think, was it from you? Yeah, you did. You're the one, you showed your art progress like a couple days ago. That progress is amazing. I'm gonna just say it now. I like the stylize on the hair. So cute. And I like the line art too, the way you did you recolored the line art in a way. It looks so pretty. I'm so far liking the progress. Are you like doing any more art at the moment, or are you just kind of chilling with it? At least I hope you're doing more with it. I'm just drawing what I want to draw, like whatever comes to mind. That's fair. To be fair, I mean, that's usually how most artists do it. They'll just try and, well, usually, they'll try and draw whatever comes to mind, which is usually a good thing. Hello, Ash. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day as well. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I'm gonna be social in a minute. What do you mean you're gonna be so... You chose... Oh, God. What, are you like going out again today? Or are you just like going out for a bit? Hold on. Where's the status? There it is. I'm just like adjusting my hotbars to it quickly, just because I need to adjust stuff so I can actually see. Okay, size is going up to I'm so confused about the servers. Yeah, the servers can be very confusing to understand at first. Like, which bit is it that you are confused on? Because I'm waiting in a queue right now, so I got the time to like talk about stuff if you need to. Did you not get my question? No, I didn't see it. Only the one that just like, you're just confused about the question. You didn't send anything else about it. What's the confusing part about the server? What, just trying to figure out like which one to join? Was it another FFXIV question? If a server is congested, does that mean you can't create a server there right now, or have to catch a good time, or is it impossible to create someone there? So basically, when it comes to congested servers, you can't create a character on that server at that moment. Like, it could lower in congestion in the future, but at the moment right now, you can't. So let's say, give it like, if you were to make a character on said server like a month later, it could be possible. But right now, it's not, basically. That's kind of what it means to be congested. It's like, you can't really make a character on that server. Maybe you could do it like later, but it's really hard to. I don't know how they're doing it with the servers at the moment, because it's kind of changed when the expansion dropped. Because like, either everything is a lot easier to join or a lot harder. I can almost never tell, because they change it around a lot. So let's say you wanted to make a server on like Adamantoise NA. It might say congested. That just means that server's hard to get on because A is overpopulated. But at the same time, since it's overpopulated, it means like there's a lot of people, like of course there's a lot of people on there. This is why I mean like you can eventually like swap servers in the future. Because I mean that's if you want to swap servers in the future, but yeah, you can basically swap servers in the future if you ever feel like it. Because it's not always easy to get on certain servers. It really depends. Like I think for me, when I wanted to make my NA server, I didn't really think about it, to be fair, because I just had it as an alt account. So if I ever needed that alt account on a different server, I'll just transfer it if I need to. But when it comes to like actually wanting to join a specific server, it can be hard in a way. Very much depends on the type you expect. But I don't know if it's only if you have like money to like do. I could create a character there at like 4 AM NA time. I mean, it's like amount of players logged in determined. I wouldn't say it's determined based on the amount of characters logged in. It's based on the amount of characters themselves on the server. So like, every server has like, they're holding the data per character per player. So let's say the server I'm on right now, Phoenix on EU, it's holding the data for my character themselves, which add to the reason it might be congested. So like, that's one of the reasons it could be like congested, is the fact that like one of my characters is there at the moment. Yeah. So sometimes it could like lower in congestion as either an expansion goes on or as time goes on. It will like slowly decongest over time. It very much just changes depending on the server. Because it's not always working. When I say working, it's not always going to be free. I gotta eat. No worries, Shira. Take your time, take your time. Enjoy your meal. I'll see you soon, I'll see you soon. I don't know what. Oh, wrong one. Status. Info others. Need to put that. Embezzlement. Enfeeblement. God damn. That there. I'm just doing a bit of hotbar adjustments as I'm waiting on a queue. Because this is going to take a while to pop. But for the most part, I got Viper to level 90. I was able to get my Pictomancer to level 97 at least. So I can use Picto for the rest of the story. Hello, Aimi. Also, at Fear Leah. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. What are you up to now, Leo? Are you just kind of chilling? And Aimi, hello, hello. How are you doing? Did you see my my pick? Yeah, you completed, was it the first extreme, right? I'm glad to hear that you got it done. Did you get, if you're lucky, did you get the mount or at least the weapon? Wait, with the first extreme, do you get weapon or accessories? Chilling, going to beach tomorrow, so getting the suitcase ready. Oh, let's go. Going on that little beach holiday. I wish I could, man, I wish. There's no sun in the UK. There's no point going to the beach. Not once the dream will drop. You get a weapon. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe the second extreme you get like accessories. Because usually that happens with both extremes. How long are you going to the beach for, Leo? You going for like a week or you going for like a long time? Or is it like a one-day trip? Also, if I sound stuffy, I got like a low-key and block nose. So if I sound stuffy, that is my reason. Or I sound croaky. Nano, wide Nano. Hello, Coffee. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Hope you're having a nice day so far. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? Are you gonna... Also, Aimi, are you gonna farm for the weapon now? Considering you cleared it? 10 days. Ooh, almost 2 weeks. No. Yeah. No. Week and a half. Still, not bad. I can just imagine, Leo, you'll just come back tanned. Are you either tanned or sunburned? One or the other. Depends on where you're going. Hello, Ash. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're doing well. Micro mini bish. Built like an android. So marketable. I can't lie, now that you mention it, I do low-key look like an android. Now that you mention it, I never thought about it. But, I mean, still cute. I still vibe with it. Marketable Nano. For real, for real. I'm glad that people are liking it though. My friend made it as like a gift for me, like making a chibi live 2D. They kind of made it for me as a gift, so it's nice to have like actual like movement, if you know what I mean, compared to my old just PNG just kind of bouncing. Nice little change in atmosphere. I'm planning to get some color, but I get tanned easily. Okay, at least you get tanned easily, just don't burn yourself. Don't get sunburned, because that shit hurts like that will hurt a lot. Get some of that like after sun ready. Anytime I go out, anytime I'm in Thailand and I'm like, I'm going to the beach, I always have like after sun ready. And it's always the like aloe vera after sun stuff. Also, I was able to farm for this gear, like this glam. It's so pretty. Well, it's so cool. I wouldn't say pretty, it's just badass. Me. Yesterday I just started farming the 97 dungeon for a couple hours, I think. I was able to get the full set for scouting. I have farmed for so long. I wonder if I should change the size of the hotbox. Maybe I can. Hopefully it doesn't mess with how much I see. Should be alright though. Sunburns hurt so much, yeah. But always under the trees, so don't worry. Hey, let's go. It's either under the trees or under the umbrellas. One of the two. For me, it's just like, the way I get sunburned is just because usually I'm always in like the pool or like at the beach, just low-key sunbathing. And then, well, not sunbathing, I'm just like in the sun chilling because it's warm and I'm like, I want to stay warm. Next thing I know, I get red and I'm like, ah, shit, I need to kind of hop out. I'm with friend. Alright, Ash. Wait, are you already meeting up with your friend for like socials? This queue's taking a while. I probably should have gone in here as tank, but I wanted to try out the high-level Viper. What's up? What did you send me? Oh my god, your hotbars. Oh my god, your hotbars are everywhere. Holy shit, there's so much going on. Are you playing on a laptop? It looks like you have a small resolution. That shit looks so busy. Got a stream in background. Oh, I see, I see. Wait, are you just like chilling out? Are you just chilling at home or are you outside? Like actually outside? I also started learning French in my free time. Oh, damn. Oh man, I remember trying to learn French. That was interesting to say the least. Because I had to learn French in school as like a mandatory subject. And it didn't go amazing. I'll say that for sure. It didn't go amazing. I forgot almost everything I learnt over like the past couple years. Like, I learnt French for I think 5 years, 6 years. I forgot everything. I forgot every single bit of it. Every single bit. It was not. It was so scuffed. It's my PC. Look, that's a small monitor. 720. At least it look. At least it. Usually it would be 1920. That's a small monitor. That's like a 720 monitor. Even though it's not. Me in Spanish, yeah. You have to learn. You get taught mandatory like languages in my school. And I forgot everything about it. Like every single bit of like, well, of course I know the basics of like French, but like I don't remember it anymore. I can show hide jobs and emotes. Yeah, that's what I do here with this bottom bit. You kind of see it. I have the same thing where I can just hide certain hotbars and stuff. So it makes it a little bit easier to see stuff. But it's not like it doesn't hide everything. But Leo, what languages do you know? So when you say you're learning French and you knew Spanish, what languages do you know now? Because I know there's so many, like, I know so many people that are like straight up multilingual. And I'm like, I wish I could. Part of me still wants to. I'll probably maybe I might learn a different language at some time. Look, we need gigapools of hell. What are these guys on about? I mean, to be fair, with how early this place is, we can. We just go ham. That's basically all you do at the lower levels. English and my mother tongue, Slovenian. Ooh. And then you're learning French now. You did know Spanish, but I don't know. I guess you don't know Spanish anymore. I hope the French is going well though. I don't know how long you've already started learning the language. I'm guessing it's been a while now. Hi, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're doing well. Pet, pet, pet. Thank you, thank you. Also, I feel like the game might be a bit loud. I might need to turn it down a bit. Oh, and I learned German. Wait, as in you're learning German or you learned German? I am. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Thank you for the headpad as well. Ow. Ow. Okay. Actually ให้พูดภาษาไทยเลยโอ้เดี๋ยวอาจจะต้องเปลี่ยนว่า channel point น่ะ I'm using Duolingo. Ah, I see. Learn back in high school. อ๋อโอเคอ๋อก็คล้ายๆฉันน่ะ Yeah, I'm probably gonna bump up the pricing for that. I can't lie. Or at least make it less frequent, if you know what I mean. But I'm glad to hear that you were learning it back in high school. So basically equivalent to when I learned French. Okay. แล้วก็กลับไปเป็นภาษาไทย ไม่รู้ว่าจะอยู่ดีก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะพูดอะไรเพราะมันยังearly เกินนะไม่รู้ว่าจะพูดอะไรบางไหมก็ทำอันนี้ไปก่อนแต่เดี๋ยวอาจจะต้องปรับราคาของบางอย่าง Hello Rosie welcome in welcome in บางไหมก็แค่ต้องปั๊มราคาของบางอย่างไม่อยากให้คนเขาสแปมหลายครั้งอะ What, from Zenless? What, were you pulling for Ellen? Okay, at least you got Grace, that's not bad. ไม่รู้จะต้องสลับภาษาอังกฤษภาษาไทยว่ามันยัง early ในสตรีมมันไม่อยากให้คนเข้ามาแล้วงงเลยอะแปลกของมันเองเดี๋ยวอาจจะต้องปั๊มเป็น 5,000 เหลือไม่รู้น่าจะเยอะไม่รู้ว่าจะเยอะหรือเปล่าแต่ก็เดี๋ยวจะปั๊มราคา Also Rosie I got Grace as well Grace is really well I find Grace to be really good กับ Nekomata and Andy อ๋อโอเคโอ้โหทีมของโรซี่โคตรดีละ Your team is already really good what the fuck Wait is that means you have 2 5 stars thenก็เป็นว่าได้เหมือนอะไรในกมาต้ามาจาก 50 พูแล้วก็เราได้ Grace จากEllen นะ It's on my Hoyo game account To be fair wouldn't be surprised Do you not play HSR anymore Stand banner โอเคนึกว่าแล้ว Stand banner ฟรี 50 นั้นน่ะที่ดึงได้กับ Dawntrail ก็คือใช้เวลาเยอะมากเลยไม่ต้องฉันก็เหมือนกันจริงๆนะว่าไม่ค่อยได้เล่นเกมอื่นนะนอกจากFinal Fantasy ตอนนี้บางทีอาจจะเล่นอะไรนอกสตรีมอะไรงั้นน่ะแต่ไม่ค่อยน้อยเพราะบางทีก็วาดรูปอยู่นั่น Two cunning hairs in my team Go put a full cunning hair team because I know some people are going for the full maid team ทำไม high level dungeon ต้องให้ฉันอยู่ กับ level 50ทุกครั้งทำไมไม่เคยให้มีเหมือน80หรือ90ต้องอยู่ใน50ทุกครั้งอะ Grace เป็น Bellable ใช่ Grace มันเป็นเหมือนเบนกับอะไรอะจำไม่ได้แล้วอีกคนหนึ่งอะ Bellable is the like construction company, isn't it? With Ben the bear, if I remember correctly. บางทีก็จะจำมาจากภาษาอังกฤษภาษาไทยเพราะก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะ translate อะไรโคตรยากแล้วตอนคุยกับบางคนก็ยากกว่ามันอีก I can't lie, I'm glad that I got Grace though for my 50, not my 50-50, but the first 50 pulls. So like, when I played Zenless, I got Grace for my first 50, and then I might grind to get Ellen, because I do kind of want her, because I can't lie, the trailers they did for her, like, is a drip marketing, like that shit looked so good. I kind of want to like really get her, but at the same time I'm like, some of the future characters they've already shown, and I'm like, I don't know which are 4 stars or 5 stars. It's so hard to tell nowadays. Or at least with the game specifically, like, sometimes I can't tell which is a 4 star, which is a 5 star. I'm back. Welcome back, Shida. Hope you enjoyed your meal. Unless you are eating it at the desk. Hope you enjoyed. But if you got any more questions about like Final Fantasy, do ask. Because for the most part, I might have an answer. Luckily. That's the high level dungeon then. Did you choose what server to play? I think they're still deciding. If I remember. I think they're still deciding. Let's try and go into a trial. After the trial and maybe normals, I'll continue the story. Because I want to get into Solution 9 as like I want to get into Solution 9 so I can get ready for crafting. Between Gilgamesh and Adamantoise. Ooh, good choice, good choice. No, I had my meal. I was really good with the fajitas. But the heat and my stomach is killing me. Oh god. Oh my god, Hydaelyn hit me with here feel think. Oh god. Oh yeah, when you start the game, you're gonna be hearing that. Also, Shida, I can't lie. Good choices on both servers. Gilgamesh being like a raid server if you ever feel like doing raiding. Adamantoise is just a really nice beginner like server. It's very chill. Very chill. You got level 90? Man, I wish I could get the level 90 trials. That's not fair. My trials barely ever get me anything decent. I always end up in like the low levels. Well, to be fair though, not recently. I've been getting Warrior of Light in my trials recently, which isn't bad. I like the fight, so I'm not complaining. But then there's Hydaelyn, and I'm like, some people struggle. Thanks, all because of your recommendations. No worries, no worries. But of course, you gotta wait until those servers uncongest, which sometimes update every week, but I'm also not sure when they do actually update the congestions. But if you do end up in Adamantoise, that's going to be one of the servers I might swap to if I go to NA. So there's a chance I could end up on Adamantoise. Apparently, I think the servers might decongest like next week, maybe. Or again, daily, but also usually they sometimes update a lot better, like when there's an update or like when there's a maintenance, which there should be one happening soonish, like next couple days, because they're gonna have to unlock the 8-man raid tier for the game, which is like either next week or like later this week. I think it's next week though. Yeah, keep it in mind. At least I think they do on maintenance, but I'm not sure. I get to hear Answer in backgrounds. I can't lie, that's also one of the reasons I want to get like Idolin, is to hear Answer play in the background. But at the same time, I'm like, that's knowing some of the people that play are like new, it's gonna be so complicated. Yeah, if you do end up on Adamantoise, then, or Gilgamesh, I'll probably end up on either one of those servers. Maybe Fairy, I'll need to see, but Adamantoise is one of them because I know one of my friends is on Adamantoise, so I might go there if they are still on that server. But if not, I might end up on Fairy or something. Because Fairy is like one of the less populated, but might still be congested, I'm not sure. I will see. Half my party died. Oh my god, yeah. That's expected, especially in Hydaelyn. Because everyone's still new to there's people who are actually new to that fight. So half of everyone's gonna be dead. Half the people are gonna be dead. That is like a given. Fairy is also congested right now. Yeah, I guess most of NA is congested. Is there any server on NA that's not congested at the moment? Or is it legitimately like everyone's congested? Should be fine. I might as well just keep some of the odds back to its regular size. Because now it just feels like it's actually too big. Half that. All NA servers except the whole of Dynamis. Okay. They did that mainly because the new expansion, like Dawntrail, they did that so people wouldn't like manipulate the queue timers in NA. Because with a new expansion, there's always going to be like a heavy like spawn rate, not spawn rate, but like high congestion of like people trying to join in the join the server. So they made everything congested so you can't like jump between servers at the start of an expansion and like make it feel scuffed, basically. So it's not gonna stay like that forever. I think it's gonna change soon-ish. Because like the servers have been a little bit more like calmed down. Because everyone wants to be on that like day one hype on Final Fantasy. People always want to be on that day one hype when it comes to the game. Alright, you know, I might as well do the story while waiting for the queue to pop. I need to adjust my glam because this is dated. Or at least I don't have the full gear for it. So we continue as Pictomonster in the story. Where do I go though? Oh, it's all the way down south. It's crazy how this place looks. Like, I've been hearing it a lot from people. This, like, new zone, or this whole new part of the story, it reminds people so much of PSO2. I forgot what the actual name of the game is called. Planet? PSO2. I forgot what it actually means. I just know it's the name of a game. I've never played it before. But apparently this zone gives off PSO2 vibes. Yeah, PSO2. Phantasy Star Online 2. Yeah. Basically, everyone's saying this game, like this new zone of Heritage Found, reminds them of that game. And this character, I've heard someone say this character looks like they got ripped right out of it. Allow me to introduce you to Mahusa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She looks like she low-key looks like Minfree. I see green tinge in the hair. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers has allowed this place to flourish. Queen's Fiend, to what do I owe this sudden show of praise? Damn. I love how you already beaten Heidelin. That was quick. My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's alright. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of hosts would be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intend to check on things here. Here, Nano, one of the NPCs. Okay, I can see what you mean. Really does look like they got dragged out of it. Like the colors and everything, my god. That's actually kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. You know me too well, Marusa. Oh, come on, of course. Please tell me how the farmers... Okay, you know what? And perhaps pepper them a few questions, though I do so observing the taking part of work too. It would appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart contents. Wait, are we about to finish the cutscene? Never mind, someone else cancelled. You go on ahead. I'll keep Fiend company. Okay, can't lie, that's a bit lucky that someone left. Don't misunderstand, I'm not a suspicious type, but given our position, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but to be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wuklamant's watchful eye. Break on, find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Come on, get me out the cutscene. I've got like 15 seconds. Am I going to be lucky enough? Ooh, I think I am. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, I did it on Viper. Wait. So close. I was like, didn't I queue this up for Picto? Nope, I didn't. I queued it up as a goddamn Viper. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, yeah, she really does look like... Oh, why am I in Chimera? Also, yeah, I'm not lying, like, actually looks like one of the characters in the game. Or at least the Queen's Fiend is the closest thing we have to like PSO2 character. No wonder people have been saying it. I've never played PSO2, so I never knew what it was like. I just knew I've seen some characters. I think I saw the anime for it as well. like way back. They had like an anime for PSO2. So funny enough, I don't remember if it was good or not. It was very old, or it feels dated. I kind of wish I played PSO2, like at some point, but it's such a weird, it looks like a weird game. It's very fantasy though, which, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Don't. Is it a good game? Or is it just very like dated? Hold on, I think my friend got a crafting shop for one of the X's trophies selling for. It used to be good, it's shit right now. Yeah, I mean, no, from what I know, no one's playing it anymore. So I'm partly not surprised. But like, I've only heard people ever talk about PSO2 by name. I've never seen people actually like play it. I tend to fields mostly, watering the crops, keep the soil fertile, and so on. People who play are either never heard of Final Fantasy or loyal to the game. True. The loyalty to a game is very common though. Like, there are so many people that can be loyal to a game, it's insane. I have a vid of me playing PSO2 actually. I'm surprised you have a video of it. I also managed the lamps we used in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code. But should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. Honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. PSO2 is like my most favorite MMO game. It's like sci-fi fantasy, science fiction fantasy, and you get to ride mechs. And fight bosses are taller than any building. That, okay, I can't lie, that's kind of cool. But I'm guessing they just didn't update the game enough. They released a whole next expansion free, but the thing is, isn't the game like slowly dead? Like, isn't the player base like really small? They release expansions with only one. Oh, so it's like a new expansion, but it doesn't feel like a new expansion. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. Well, there's this here's a storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is on the ground, which much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and Essential complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. But I feel like, there's a Kuana version of him in this reflection, and he's the one who's done all the technology stuff. Take my job for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvesting crops. They'll be taken up a few towers for processing, and from there I find ways. Those bombs just spawned out of nowhere. Find the to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I will not deny, but I take the great satisfaction in what we do. Sounds like a normal farmer though, to be fair. Like, don't farmers also feel the same way when it comes to their work, in that like they like doing their work because they get to like feed population, or like the joy of like helping out our population, basically. They're saying you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. The dodo birds, I thought these went extinct. Or at least even in the game, I thought they went extinct. Here at Yapu's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it. It was nice talking to you. Please, give my regards to the Queen. Alright, time to keep talking. Just keep talking, just keep talking. Wait, haven't I already talked to this guy? Oh no, this is where the Queen is. Is that a car? What in the world is this? It's like a skip. What the fuck? Interesting. Oh my god, imagine we get that as a mount at some point. That'd be so cool. Isn't meat and poultry the same thing? Like, poultry is meat. Poultry is usually just like bird meat, yeah. Technically, yes, they are kind of the same, but poultry, if I remember correctly, is like bird meat, kind of. Whereas meat is like usually for like pigs and cows. Or like, I know what you mean though, that they're meant to be the same thing, but I also like imagine they're talking about like the difference in that they would include like birds as well, like chicken, pigeons, I don't fucking know, whatever birds they have. And then the meat would be like regular shit, I don't know. I know what you mean though. When you think about it, I'm just like, huh, that is very true. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers? Then let us return to Marcosa. Yeah. I don't know if they meant to do that or they try to like at least show the variety. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? I'm amazed everyone loves their work. I am actually kind of amazed everyone loves their work. You would think with the shit going on, they would be low-key depressed, but apparently not. A curious observation. Do you not love your own work? Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem most fulfilled. Always, they take to their duty with good cheer. And what do you think of our little tour, Lamati? I love how she called. Wait, hold on. How does she know? Wait. How does she? Oh, wait. Maybe. Oh, wait. Kuana might actually be involved in this. Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name. Oh, she heard it from Alize. I was wondering how the Queen knew of that name. No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. I can't lie, I kind of want to draw Queen's Fiend, but knowing her hair is going to piss me off to draw scares me. Her hair is going to scare me on how to draw her. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. The machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable, indeed. Many find the machinery behind me baffling. I mean, even we look at this machinery and we're baffled. Like, what the fuck is... How the fuck does this all work? It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately though. Acting up, you say? Hi Gambi. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Did you finish your unpacking and like all your moving stuff? Or are you still like in the little tidbits now? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. What's up, Amy? We think some creatures have been charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The PS2 game might be bad, but the OST is a banger. I swear, it's always the OST that are just constant bangers in games. OST, like, people make music better than the games. It's crazy. Lord have mercy, I can't change. Won't you fly high? Free bird. Hello, Seal. Welcome in, welcome in. Was PS2 ever good? I feel like there definitely was a moment where PS2 was actually pretty good. But I guess it's like kind of dated at this point, if anything. Like, I remember I used to hear a lot about PSO2, and like, there was a time where I wanted to find a MMORPG game to play that wasn't Final Fantasy. PS2 was one of the games that came up a lot back then in terms of like best MMORPG games to play, stuff like that. And PSO2 came up quite often. So I guess it is kind of good. I guess it was good back in the day. I will definitely keep playing. If PS2 was still good today, I'll definitely keep playing. I feel like that's the same for a lot of people. I sent you an example of the OST. Alright, I'll give it a little sample. I'll give it a little listen, but I won't listen to the whole thing. This feel okay. I've listened to like 5 seconds. I jumped to like a minute in. 5 seconds, and it sounds like an anime opening. Or like an anime OST. And I can't lie, it is kind of fire. It gives me nostalgia. If anything, it gives me nostalgia. There is no trouble for the vow of resolve of Turiodal. Regardless of how the relationship between our nation may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. This event OST, boss event OST. It sounds good, I ain't gonna lie, I really like it. Also, Seal, how are you doing? Hope you're having a nice day so far, hope you're doing well. Hope you've been chilling. Magambi, have you gotten everything set up yet to like get back on the Final Fantasy grind? Did you finish the story yet for Final Fantasy? Like for Dawntrail? And very girl, I gracefully accept. But please take all care. It still gives me goosebumps. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the way that some games are nowadays, especially MMOs, it reminds me of like when I played Terra. So I played a lot of Terra, and I think I also played Blade and Soul back then. Those were so fun, but they just ruined the game because they didn't do enough progress. Got stage to 94 right now. I see, I see. Am I ahead of you right now, or are you still ahead of me? Because I think I'm about to enter Solution 9 very soon-ish. Like, give or take an hour, I might enter Solution 9. But if anything, you should be able to like grind up to level 97 really quickly. I'm at the beginning of Solution 9. Okay, so I'm still behind. I can, but I'm lazy. Oh my god, Gambi. Grind it, just so you can get back on the story. Man, Picto does so much damage. 60k. 60k on a normal ability. The story in general is very good, but there are also like occasional events in the hub. I'm not surprised. I mean, MMORPGs, they always have events going on. Like, no matter what. It doesn't even matter what game, what like RPG game you're playing. There's gonna be some kind of event. Idol song, yeah. It looks like the kind of game that would have idol songs playing alongside. You can only join the dance in some of the events. Really? I can't lie, I can imagine some of the events in the game would actually be like really cool. Or at least like really interesting, if anything. I'll need to give it a look because I think I was going to end up playing PSO2 at some point. I think like a couple years back I was going to play PSO2, but I think it was only like JP. I think it was only Japanese servers at the time. I don't know if they came out global at the same time or it was Japanese servers only for like a while. I do not remember. Ah, you're both alright, thank goodness. You really needn't have worries so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. But thank you, we truly appreciate this. You know the Yamato ship? There's literally a Yamato ship in space with laser cannons. Oh yeah, I know of the Yamato ship. But why is that in PSO2 as well? Actually, I can kind of see the collaboration between that. Indeed, with this, we won't have to ask Zoral Jar's machines for help. My character in PSO2 is a sheep girl. You can become a sheep girl? What kind of races do you have available in PSO2? He's been making a concreted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen's Fiend. That's enough, Mufasa. If you have grievance, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now. A special class that you unlock to do missions. So something similar to Final Fantasy with the job system then. Finished TBHK for the 3rd time. Ash, the fact you've already binged it 3 times now is insane. Are you planning to do any more? Are you gonna watch anything else? Or are you gonna binge it again? It's more like I got glam that had sheep tail and horns and... Oh, I see. I was gonna say they did a sheep race. Well, I guess the glam is understandable instead. That's fair. Anyways, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folks here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know how much you care. You can play every class in one character, but you have to go talk to NPCs. There's no such thing as tanks in that game. But like essentially don't have one. So I guess it's just like, it's a free-for-all basically. From the sounds of it, it's like a free-for-all. In terms of like, you get every class under one character, which is the same as Final Fantasy. But you get to like, kind of go wherever you want. You seem a good sports fiend. I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine the villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. I'll give it a look later, Aimee. I'll give it a look later. Now, I believe we're done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Come on, can we enter solution 9 yet? There's a class with a bow. Sword. Wait, like a bow sword or a bow and a one with a sword? My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Gun, spear, pistol, dual pistol. Oh, these are all the different types of classes you can get. I mean, I can't lie, I'd be surprised if PSO2 didn't have, like, firearms in it. I would be surprised. We go back to the bridge. Boot with blade. Okay, that sounds like a cool fucking class. Boot with blades kind of reminds me of like just kickboxing, basically. But that sounds so sick. I can't lie, if I played PSO2, I probably would have gone for that blade. Would have gone for that class. Do you hear that? I play as a bouncer. A bouncer? What's going on here?
What's happening over there?
You tell me.
It's nearly time.
Time for what? Why are you being so suspicious? Bouncer is the class with boots and blades. Oh, okay, so that's the actual name of the class. Yeah, I would have played as Bouncer then. That sounds like, that just sounds so cool.
I'm glad you could make it.
Yeah, I probably would have played Bouncer. That sounds like such a fun class. Ooh.
Are you with us?
Gambie just showed me as well.
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
That looks so cool.
We're here, Namika.
Namika?
Everything is going to be all right.
Wait, Namika? Oh, wait, don't tell me, please don't tell me it's the same Namika. Oh my god, it might actually be the same Namika.
It can't be.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
Oh my god, wait, it actually could be the same person.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
Please be just like a reflection of
She
Namika.
must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end. Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age...
Ash, thank you for the stretch. The fuck is a soul cell? Is that what they used to revive?
The ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on.
It feels like they're doing a Tepe from Genshin. Like, the way that
Living on
she
in memory.
doesn't...
The giants share a similar belief.
Where's she going now?
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible.
Oh, she was
I could not bring
waiting
myself
for
to refuse
Lamar.
her.
She was waiting for the day Wook Lamar would like actually come and visit. God knows how many years that's been.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
I swear, if Namika starts talking now. But still, so that means some of the people that dropped off at Yuslani on the train earlier either died of old age or something else happened. Because, yeah, they got transferred to that
She
reflection.
didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
They said it's been like 30 years since the earthquake. So inside the dome, time moves accelerated rate. Yeah.
Oh,
I was talking about this yesterday when I just got to this story. We found out that the time accelerated, or like the time dilation is different between the source and whichever reflection this one is. So it would be like a day is like 10 years, yeah. I think like one day is like 8 years here. Because we were making the train for like, I think 4 days, 5 days.
Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
Can't lie, I'm glad we have Graha here. He really knows what the fuck's going on. I mean, considering this is what happened with him picking up some of us and dragging us to the first.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing
Happened to him,
with
so
a
it's like his first time
localized
experience. Yeah, I know.
instance of
I
dimensional
mean,
compression.
he did it to us. Like, he
Nessians
would
no doubt liken it
kidnap
to a
some of
rejoining,
us, and it would be like, what was it? Thancred was stuck
which invites
in the
the
first for
question,
like, I think 10 years.
How was such a feat accomplished?
If anything, the dilation with this new reflection is worse than the first.
I had an answer for you, but
Or something
this
like that.
talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
I mean, fair enough. Hold on a second.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many
Hold on, I just
years,
noticed something. I'm gonna wait to see if it
until
shows
the
up
day
again.
that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
Okay,
By several
hold on.
hundred years.
Pause that shit.
yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Is it just me? Or does this little tablet here kind of remind me of Heidelin? Or Zodiac or something? It reminds me of one of those two. I don't know if it's just me, but it gives me a very close resemblance to during Endwalker and like some of the tablets you saw. Or like some of the art pieces you saw like in the caves and the walls. It looks like Heidelin or Heidelin / Zodiac. But that could also be like one of their own gods. I see a ton of infinity symbols. Yeah, there's one here that's like a key one. The head loops as well a little bit. I need to see a little bit more, but that's one of the only two that I see infinity symbols on. But maybe that just shows she's immortal. It could be that she's immortal, but I'm curious what the infinity sign also means in this case. But I'm just more shocked at the fact that like This looks like Hydaelyn and Zodiac. Maybe it's like a throwback to the reflections and like the sundering and stuff like that. I don't know. A little theory, I can't wait to see all the like the lore related stuff that drops later with this expansion.
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means
If I see
unknown.
Emmett Selk show up here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Imagine
In
we
other
see
words,
Emmett.
Seems as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
I still think Ascians are showing up. It could have been an Ascian that talked to Zarulja at the Golden Gates and not her.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
So, Aimee, there are still some Ascians that are not accounted for. So, we know a lot of them are gone, quote unquote. Because I mean, we already dealt with like La Habrea, Elidibus, Emmett Selk, Fan Daniel. Who else was it? Nabrialis. Who else did we that? That's like 6 or 7 already. But there's, I think, like still another. There's like 13 seats on the convocation, and all of those more or less became Ascians, or at least there were lots more Ascians in the circle. Yes, there probably was some that got dealt with by Gaius. Like a lot of Ascians did get dealt with by Gaius, but those are a bit more of the lackeys. But when it comes to the seat of convocation, there's still a lot of Ascians, or like lots of seats of convocations that we do not know of yet. There's also the Ascian that was involved with Gaia as well. But there's like still, I think, like 4 Ascians not accounted for. Like 4 of the main Ascians that aren't accounted for. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe we might see more of them, or they actually did finish off the entire story related to Ascians with Endwalker and the previous saga. There is still a chance though, Ascians could still be involved, because you still don't know if there are Ascians on different reflections. We just know that Emmett Selk and Fan Daniel were able, well, Emmett Selk was able to jump between the source and the first. And then we knew that like you can kind of travel between the 13th and the source, but we still don't know which reflection we are on right now. We just know that it's related to Ramu, or the lightning element, because every reflection is inflicted by a certain different element. The first was light, the 13th was darkness. We'd heard that one of them got flooded by water. This one's related to lightning. So I'm curious to see if they're going to show more about the other reflections. I hope they do. I want to know a lot more about the reflections and like what happened to the others, like the others. Because we know some of them did get affected by the sundering, because the Ascians tried to do it. They failed on the 13th. That's why it's a complete void with like void sent everywhere. The first failed as a sundering, but failed in the fact that like there's still people alive, or like there's still a whole continent and whatnot. I'm curious to see, and considering this one, I'm guessing it's also a failed sundering, but considering like the element of like thunder is still ravaging. But I don't know. I don't think it's like a fully failed sunder. Maybe it could be that like later on in the expansion, like let's say 7.2, we'll see more about like the rest of the reflection, or the whatever happened with their world. But we gotta wait and see how they will do the story. Hopefully it goes well. If not, then shit. But I don't know. I'm very much a lore junkie when it comes to Final Fantasy, so I'm always curious to see how everything pieces together. Because I guess Yoshi P's gonna make us learn about the other reflections with future expansions. Because you would have thought, oh, we finished Endwalker. We're done with anything related to the Sundering or like the other reflections. Nope. We are legit in Dawntrail and we're still learning about the reflections. So we're gonna learn more about it as time goes, which I am very excited to find out more like about. Who knows? Who knows what Yoshi P's cooking?
I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
Yoshi P could be
That
cooking.
you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here.
I love my theory
I've come
crafting
to
though.
avenge
It's
my
so fun.
father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question.
Is this meant to be her theme?
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount.
This is
I
one of
will
the
do
most Final Fantasy
everything in my
OSTs I've
power
heard
to
in a
keep them
while.
from harm. It is a ruler's duty.
What's up, Amy?
I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Oh shit, we're gonna go see Kakua? Oh hell yeah.
The Thunder Yards. Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder
Yeah, I
Yards,
know.
and
I
all
mean,
will
you can
be
already
clear.
tell from the way that the story is written for Dawntrail that he did not write Dawntrail, which is kind of sad. Yeah, bring her back. I mean, she was the
Not as if
reason
we have other
Shadowbringers
pressing
popped off
business.
so well.
Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
But I don't know who you mean.
Huh? Wait, did he just get a memory wipe? What just happened? Wait, did he just get his memory wiped?
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Why is there a cloud in this, really? Fucking iCloud came into Final Fantasy XIV.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
I mean, then again, the people here are technically immortal. Well, quote unquote immortal. Because they get to come back from the dead. Well, I guess they still age, but they don't die. Until they die of just aging. Because the headpiece on them, if anything, revives you. But it doesn't, like, completely reset you in a way. I like Dawntrail, but I don't like the feeling of babysitting. I think that's the main issue people had with Dawntrail, is the fact that it feels like you're babysitting Wook Lamont, which, understandable. I like the story. I really like the story. but it does feel like we're babysitting Wook Lamar like the whole time, which is kind of questionable. But I think that's what everyone's like main issue is. What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to all the others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. As long as they have the soul cell things, they can never die except from old age. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Because it's like you have like partial immortality from what I can tell. Like you have partial immortality, which is an interesting concept to say the least. So you can never die from external wounds, but you will die of natural causes. Which is a nice way to show that, like, okay, not everyone's immortal. Like, they're not all immortal. Also, you learn about the heads thing later. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm really curious about it, because we know that they involve soul cells, which I'm guessing is regarded to Aether stolen from other beings. Because I still remember from when we got attacked in Tyrol, one of the machines just started sucking up one of the dead people's Aether. So that's going to be interesting to see how that is all involved. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know who that person... I don't think I know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Yeah, everyone got their memories wiped off someone that passed away. I'm thinking. Unless it's very specific to Namika. Playing Overcooked with friends. Ash, good luck. Overcooked is going to get you frustrated with your friends. I'm going to tell you that right now. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by the name. And I've been working on the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. Do people not usually get their memories wiped? Because usually you would at least have the consciousness that, like, oh, maybe it's up in the clouds, same as like what Polone said. Huh. I do recall caring for someone until recently. And you say that it was a woman named Namika? While I can't say for certain if it was her, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. I still can't believe we got iCloud in Final Fantasy XIV. I can't believe that. What in the world is going on with this story? I'm waiting for that lore dump. Like, I'm straight up waiting for all the lore dump to happen in this game. Or at least in this expansion specifically. I want to know everything. I might forget it because I have a goldfish memory. But I want to know everything. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memories of her has been plunged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of Aether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none of that in the moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device has begun to, on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause a confusion. Indeed. If we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for, Kalsia instead. I forgot how to pronounce her name already. Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What is that? I want that. What is that? Oh my god, I want it. Impossible. Wherever that is, I want it as a minion. Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. No, Lamar, chill. The thing is so small. And then again, it could be a recon. Ooh, oh my god, I can't wait to hear that thing voice acted. Should we give chase? Yes. Get to find out where it's going. I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Anvil, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyways. So let's try and track it down. Aether current? Nope. This zone is fucking massive. All the zones have been huge. I feel like you would have actually made so much use of the bikes if you had it. Maybe next expansion. I say that every expansion. I want to get the Fenrir bike, but I'm like, I'm only going to use it for expansion launches. Because of course the early quick speed is really nice. Unless you get extra speed when you get all the Aether currents. Like, I know that in A Realm Reborn, you were able to swap between two different, like you got to go from speed, like 2 different speeds. I wonder if that happens with the Fenrir bike as well. So like, let's say in Endwalker, you have what, like speed 2, but in like A Realm Reborn, you had speed 3, I think. You got to go zoom in, I'll say that for sure. I really want that as a minion. It also reminds me of Omega. Like genuinely, that little thing reminds me of the Omega like TV thing. Oh, I feel weird without the glasses on. I need to put the glasses back on. Or at least on in my in-game character. Come on then. It could well be a trap. So let's not rush in too quickly. Nah, I'm a rush in like I'm goddamn raiding the place. I'm a rush in like a SWAT team. Let's go. Alright, let me put my glasses back on. It feels weird not having the glasses on. Alright, what have we got here? Looks like a mining cave. I heard a faint voice from inside. So it's not alone. But we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight. Let's go. I'm going to square up anyways. Where? Oh, I got that from Retainer. I was like, why do I have a furniture in my inventory? Also, I might end up oh shit, Aether current. Let me just grab that real quick. At least they made this one convenient to pick up. Just casually in the story area. Thank you very much. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. That music was crazy. Oh, what the fuck is this? Just a little camping ground. Well, I say camping ground, secret hideout.
What is this?
Oh?
Ironville!